Hi guys!
So, what are we going to do now?
We're telling you guys the story how we met.
Yeah, so we're finally sharing you guys how we met. Aren't you excited for that?
I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are excited as well. Come
Yeah.
join us.
So, yeah, guys, we actually met online. But it's not just anywhere because we met on
A Christian dating site.
which we are going to tell you later, so stay tuned.
Let's go, join us.
So, I have a question before to start.
Okay.
What made you join the site? Because they're curious.
Yeah, that's actually honestly a pretty good question.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, yeah, for me, finding a Christian woman was very important to me. And in the area where I grew up in China, it was in the middle of the farmlands and stuff like that. So churches weren't really abundant. So for me, finding a Christian woman in the church, I personally already knew that was next to impossible. And for that reason, I really was like, okay, what are my other possibilities to find a good Christian woman? Then I was praying about it, and well, I ended up joining Christian dating sites back in 2020.
Oh,
So much long before we actually
pandemic
met.
days, guys.
We met in 2023, so we'll get into that later. So in 2020, I joined some Christian dating sites, which one of them was also the same one we met on. And well, I talked to a bunch of women, like for about 6 months. I was really active for it, trying to find someone, but nothing really happened. It was kind of stale. Like the conversation felt one way always.
I
Some of
feel
it,
you.
some of them went even different paths, which I'm
Uh-uh.
not going to get into. Those women are not anymore in my life. So for that reason, and then 3 years, then I was like, you know what, this is also not working. So I decided to take a break from dating sites and just live life just day by day. And I'm like, if God's timing is right, He'll find me the woman. Then 3 years later, 2023, I got a message from the dating site like, oh, we matched you with new people. And this is very normal. I get these
Yeah, the
messages like
email.
every month or something like that. So it was very normal. But there was something about that time where I think I was watching a romantic movie or something like that. So I was in the moment, like, and then I saw that email and I'm like, what does it hurt to try one more time after 3 years? So I messaged two women. One of them didn't return my messages, and the other one, well, was her. So then I have a question back to you. What was the reason you started to date on?
The dating
Yeah.
site. For me, because I never had a boyfriend before him, which is really frustrating, especially on my age. I was 24 when I started to join Christian dating site also because the same reason. Our small church, it doesn't give me option then because
Yeah.
it's either they are married already, they are old, or they are too young for me.
Yeah.
So I'm in an awkward stage where I can't put myself in the youth group anymore, but I am too young to be on the mother's side
Yeah. And besides, you don't
because
even have a
it's a
kid.
small community and I'm an introvert person. So dating in real life, don't really have
We both have that part in common.
I don't really had the courage to go into dating in real life. And also, maybe because I focus on studying before because I have a very strict father that says you should finish your school and then the boys will line up after you finish school. I have a question. Do you guys also heard that from your parents that you have to finish your study first and the boys will line up after that? Huh, that's the biggest scam that they ever told you guys. That's a scam.
Personal opinion, I never had heard about that one. That's a new
I
one for
think
me.
it's Filipino thing.
Maybe, yeah.
You guys comment it below if you have ever heard it from your, especially to your father. Yeah, so I was like, "Oh, why don't I just join, Christian dating apps?" I tried every single thing that you can find on the internet, sign
Same.
up. Yeah, but all I can get is it's either they are nice at first, and then when we like move to another app so we can chat
Yeah.
like a normal person, because normally the sites are paid and you can only message for a certain
Amount.
amount
Yeah.
of number. So yeah, I they call that I tried every single thing that I can think of, but all I get is different kinds of anatomy.
Yeah.
Beep. And I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want it anymore. I said, you know what, God, I can just settle for just taking care of my future niece and nephews. I'm good with that. I said, if ever that I become an old maid or something, because I was 26 that time again. So
Yeah.
after 2 years, I really said I will try this one. I saw it in advertisement, I think. Oh no, no, someone from the nail tech.
Okay.
Yeah, someone from the nail tech. I was, giving my doing my nail, girly stuff. And then she said, just try this certain website. Just try it. And then maybe, who knows, you will find something there. So I said, okay, for the last time, I will try. Just like him, I won't lose anything. I will just try.
Yeah.
So I signed up that day. I signed up, and guys, nothing's new. Even on that site, I received anatomy, human anatomy. And then, the day that Ian messaged me is the day that I was like, uh, I'm gonna delete this account. I'm so fed up of these things. It's not working. Maybe God, have a different
Plan.
plan for me. And then one message, ding, someone said hi. And I said, you know what? Okay, let's just respond to it. And I said hello. And the rest will be to be continued.
So that's the story of our joining the
Mm-mm.
dating site.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for more. There's more. I actually have a question for you.
What is
Since
it?
you guys already know that I was the first one messaging her, I am very, very interested in on what you saw on my dating profile that you were like, this, I want to give him a try.
Sorry, I had to laugh. I had to laugh at that because up to now when we were talking about it, I really had no idea why I click on your profile or why I even say hello to you.
You literally just said that there, yeah.
Uh oh, yeah. Maybe because I'm just so, what they call that, like, I'm done. I'm done with the app.
Yeah.
Like, let's see where this go. And I had in my mind, this will only last after 2 weeks, because that's usually how the dating conversation go in that in apps and online, because I think it's not very traditional to meet someone online and then it will last.
No.
Right, guys? Would you ever date or consider dating someone from online? I don't know. Just comment below.
Yeah, it's a different experience, I think.
Oo. And back then, when I was early in the talking stage with you, I think nobody believed that it's true.
Yeah. Same with our family. Like, it was, with my family, it was really like, make sure she's not a scammer, make this, that. They have a
Because
list.
see, guys, what did you say, Bobby? Can
Make sure
you?
they're not a scammer and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
I want you to pause on that. Yeah, many many white people, let's just say it, like people from the West, they think if you're a Filipina, you're automatically a scammer. Please, guys, let's change that.
Yes. And
Yeah,
I know that's a sad truth. There are people out there, but that's also
yeah,
in Africa, it's in the Philippines, usually in people in places where they have less income, scamming usually becomes a thing, and
yeah.
that's
But
the
let's
sad thing.
change that because there's a lot of people, like good people out there,
Yeah.
that's genuinely looking for some connection, like true connection, just like what we found in each other.
Yeah.
So yeah. How about you?
Well, for me, it was very simple when I was on a dating site. Like I said, I wanted a Christian woman and I was dating for marriage. So, for me, it was really simple, as in, like, well, I clicked on many profiles and then I always scrolled down. Okay, profiles that were in my age group at least. And then I scrolled down to the reason why they joined the dating site, and I'm like, okay, this one's just for friends. I'm like, yep, you're off the list.
Friends in a dating site.
Yeah, how do you even do that, guys? Comment that down below if you're one of them. I just am curious about why do you want to make friends on a dating site? Isn't that kind of contradicting the dating site? The second one I was looking at, like, okay, are you active in a church and what kind of church? Because for personally, I'm not looking for Catholic or Seventh Day Adventist or anything like that. I was really looking for the Pentecostal churches, for those kind of churches. I was really looking into those because I personally am also like, I grew up evangelical, then I moved to a I think it's Pentecostal. Yeah, I moved to a Pentecostal church. Both churches would have been fine for me. I have no hate on those churches. So I was really looking into, okay, what church are they going to? And could I see myself, do they believe in the same way as I believe? Because I don't want to go into like the same God, because I don't want to cause contradiction here. But personally, the way you worship for me is very important if you're dating someone that also believes in the same way you worship. So regardless of on how you guys take your worship, I'm not going to say what's wrong, I'm not going to say what's right. I just like the way how I worship God. That's my personal relationship with God. And I was looking for someone who was worshiping God the same way as me.
Oo. And
Because
I think it's very important because whether you like it or not, along the way, it would be an elephant
yeah,
in the room in your relationship because you will deal with it.
yeah,
Maybe in early days, you would not, but it will come that your, let's say, your belief in
yeah,
something, it will contradict or complement.
yeah.
So it's very important then.
For example, like someone who comes from a very traditional,
Yeah.
slow songs kind of church, which is nothing wrong with.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything wrong. And then there's this one guy, the other person, the other partner, is very into the energetic music,
Yeah.
and they believe in jumping
Jumping
around, kind of
and
worshiping.
circling around.
Both, I don't mind, but if you cannot come to the path where, like, if they say, one partner will say, yeah, your kind of music is completely wrong because there's no energy on it,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
feel the
yeah,
Holy
yeah.
Ghost. You see, that's where it can be going wrong. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with both way of serving God. Serving God is to be between you and God.
God. It just have to
Yeah.
you guys to be on the same page.
Yeah,
Let's
so-
just say that.
Yeah, regardless if you guys are also both on, like, one likes slow songs, the other likes fast-paced songs, there's nothing wrong with that, but you have to communicate to your partner, like, this is just the way how I feel the Holy Ghost, and that's the way you feel it, and we should be respecting each other on that. Because I also know a couple of couples who, yeah, like, one likes the slow songs, the other one likes the fast-paced songs, but they both are very respectful to each other, and they are both very loving to God on that.
Oo.
So always make
Yeah,
sure you and your partners are always on the same
on the same
page.
page. Yeah,
That's
it's
why,
very important, guys.
yeah, that's why, especially on online dating site, you already don't know too much about the
About the
person.
person,
I
it's
was,
really taking the
yeah,
risk.
so I was really looking for someone who was worshiping the same way as me, so in the same type of church.
And as we are talking earlier, the app or the website only allows you to message, I think,
Five
five
messages a day.
messages a day.
So yeah,
So yeah, some the conversation goes like, um, how are you? Where from? What are your
yeah,
hobbies? I think that's the very first messages that we exchange. And what made me, because normally guys, when I talk to someone from online dating site, I only gave WhatsApp
yeah.
because I don't use that for personal, you know,
For
for
me personally, that was Instagram. For me, Instagram was nothing. None of my
yeah,
friends were
like
having me on Instagram.
it's like okay, that's where the trial is.
Yeah,
We can just say that, where you can see if it's going, go through or like
yeah.
goodbye na. But when it comes to Ian, when he said that, is there any possibility that we can talk to another
I
platform?
actually said
Because
Facebook, I think, right?
really ba? I don't actually
Yeah,
remember it na, but I remember that you say if we can talk to another platform. I didn't remember na if you
yeah,
say Facebook or not, but
yeah. It's besides the point. We,
beside the point, I gave him my Facebook,
yeah,
which is very unusual for me. I
and for
just
me, because I was on Instagram and she was doing it on WhatsApp because those were like non-personal apps, I guess. So I was doing it on Instagram because I even on Instagram Reels, I don't watch Instagram Reels. I
yeah.
joined Instagram on the photos reasons, and now they don't even have photos. So for me, Instagram was really non-personal. Yeah,
So yeah, so we move on to Messenger.
yeah,
And what I like about talking to him, he's not the usual guys that you will find online. The one that's, what's the term, Bobby? The one that's love bomb you.
yeah,
Like talking to each other for like, I don't know, a week or 5 days or 3 days, and he loves you. Come on.
yeah,
Yeah, so that's what I love about me talking to you, and he doesn't bore me. Yeah, because when I ask him meaningful questions, he really answer it meaningfully too. And I can feel the sincerity in it. On early days to guys ha, when I message him, there isn't any single message or question that I sent that he didn't answer.
yeah,
So that's what I like. It's really conversational. It doesn't involve any feelings yet, but really knowing each other.
yeah. It was
That's what
really
I
to get
like
to
about
know you.
the conversation.
Like obviously, I had some like feelings, how, and I like this woman from the start, and obviously for that reason, I also want to answer your messages correctly. So I wouldn't say that there's no feeling, but there was definitely. Look, we were both testing the waters. Like, look, we're just talking now, and we both knew that. Like, do not go any further than just talking, because we're only talking for 2 weeks yet. So we both knew that from each other.
Awkward. Yeah, so guys, I hope you're still here. And to make the long story short, fast forward to when we were officially boyfriends and
And we
girlfriends.
officially like each other, which you can also do. Like the video down below.
Yeah, so I remember there is this super important or highlight of our relationship because it's super special in my heart. Because when we were like talking pa lang, like conversation, I think I said to you that I cannot sleep in complete darkness.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm afraid. I'm afraid in the dark.
and which is totally okay. There are people out
Yeah.
there.
I just told him because he like asked, difficult questions. What do you like? What you don't like? And I don't really. It's really a long time ago na ha. And he said to me, you know what? I have a gift for you. I think that's the very first gift that he gave to me. And you know what? I have a gift for you. Can I have the address of where you live? I was like, oh, oh, oh.
But we were already boyfriend and girlfriend at this stage,
Yeah.
so
But girls, even if you're boyfriend and girlfriend na, you have to, prove para that you can trust the person.
yeah,
No, I trust him, but it's online. We have
still
to
online.
be cautious pa then
Yeah.
because I haven't met him. But I just rest in my heart that I can trust him. So I gave him the address and I received the package. I didn't know what it's.
What it was. I
Oh,
kept it
yeah.
a secret until, she opened up the package.
Uh, and so in my mind, maybe a book or something because I also told him that I like to read.
Yeah, she's a real bookworm.
Oh, not really. I think there's a lot of people that's much more knowledgeable when it comes to books. But I
Maybe.
just love like reading. Just love reading. So when it arrived, the package, I opened it. So, because syempre, I'm so happy. I'm happy that someone from Mouse,
Because at this point, I was actually living in Belgium. Like, I was no longer living in China because I moved to Belgium also
that's another story to
Yeah.
tell.
on another video.
So I received it. And mind you guys, when I saw the package, it's in my favorite color, which is pink. And it's a lampshade. It
Yeah.
was so thoughtful. He said, I remember that you cannot sleep in complete darkness. So when I saw it, like I thought about you and then I get it for you. It was so sweet.
She really loved the lamp so much.
Yeah, that is so
Yeah.
sweet. Thank you.
You're welcome. And, like, this was for Valentine's. And I think it was also why it was more thoughtful maybe for you. It's like, I first looked for flowers. I genuinely did. But the problem is, she lives in an area which is nowhere near Manila. In Manila, I could have found some flowers that for flower delivery and stuff like that, where I could, use a debit card to pay.
Kate ng ilok ko.
But the problem was, I couldn't find any flower stores close by that would deliver the flowers so they would stay fresh. So I think that's why it also was very special, is because for Valentine's Day you expect flowers, but this was something very personal. Because she actually said, what did you say actually to me?
You don't have to.
No, what did you say about the gift specifically?
What? I don't remember.
This is
The best
much better.
than flowers.
Yeah, you actually said that.
I don't remember it. Did I say it?
Uh-huh. You said this is
Ang kate
way
ng
better than
ilok ko.
flowers.
There's a saying in the Philippines, if your nose is itching, someone is kissing your photo. Kita ng ilok ko.
So yeah, that was our special moment. And also, like, one thing that was very special to me, I still have to say, like, I was living in China at the time still. I think this was right before our relationship. I'm not sure entirely, but I told Mhilly, like, I am close to having a breakdown.
Oh, I
like,
remember it.
I think it was right before our relationship started. I was still living in China at the time, but I was really like, I was a Twitch streamer at that point, which we might still pick up down below. We don't know, but regardless, that's another topic. I was a Twitch streamer then. I was doing that for a little bit of a side income. So I was, but that was like at the time, for 2 months straight already, I didn't have any viewers anymore on Twitch. So I was really like, I was telling Mhilly like everything, like, look, I'm not having it anymore. I'm just, my mind's going crazy and stuff like that. And she was, I think, working at the time, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
am.
So you were working at the time. She was doing the night shift. So in the morning at like 5 a.m., she actually just called to check up on me, and I felt like so special because nobody has ever done that for me, and
Really?
really to check up on me, other than my parents. But from your parents, you kind of expect
Expected.
it. So it's a different feeling when somebody from outside of your family calls you and be like, dude, I just saw your message. Like, how are you really doing? Like, I'm proud of you. Just, you're doing good. And that felt me, that really lifted me back up and stuff like that. So I'm no longer Twitch streamer, but I'm still content creating. So yeah,
Oh yeah, side comments, guys. I think it's also important to check up on your friends because
yeah.
you don't know what battles they are going through.
If you
Just side
feel like they're
comments.
going through something,
Yeah, don't wait until it's late already that you can't do anything
don't
about
wait
it.
for them to say it. You go ask them. Like, if you genuinely care about that person, if you feel like there's something going on, you can tell them, like, look, as simple as this, like, I'm here for you if you ever need to talk. Just say that. And then if they do feel safe enough around you, they will talk about it. Maybe not right then and there, but another time.
Yeah, just side comment.
Yeah.
Out of topic, but yeah.
Comment
Just
down below what you found special if you ever did online dating before you guys ever met.
what
What was something special
that someone
that someone did for
did
you?
for you.
I think that's a nice thing to say in the comment section if you're
Yeah.
willing to.
I think those are, they call that, you know, moments, jar of moments.
They're the sacred moments, I
Oo.
think. Yeah.
Like the one that you kept on jar. Because, di
Yeah.
ba, old people, when it's something really sentimental to them, they put it inside the bottle or a
Yeah.
jar
Yeah.
as a keepsake. Yeah, those were the moments that we really treasure. And also, those are the moments that's important to remember when you don't like each other.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Hi guys, we're back.
And guys, as you all know, who had an experience of dating someone online, dating and having a relationship online only through video calls and chats is not easy.
No, it's challenging.
Yeah. So he had to what?
I went to Belgium to save up money, and then after a total of 1.5 years, finally saved up some money to go meet her. In the
Yeah.
Philippines.
Which is, it look easy now explaining it for that long period of time.
Yeah.
Especially for me, who is so like book romantic, television romantic kind of girl, which I sometimes question, is he really going to meet me in person and stuff like that. But yeah, he did. And it's the most
Nerve wracking?
yeah. Thank you for finishing my sentence. It's the most nerve-wracking experience for me. You will feel every little emotion all at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how was your feeling when you saw me at the airport?
Ah, I think I went to the airport earlier than your arrival. So I'm with Junjun and Sarah at that time. I traveled from here in Zambales to Pampanga because that's the closest airport that
Yeah.
I somewhat
Clark.
know. Yeah, sa Clark, Pampanga. So I went there. I brought this little flower, the
The blue one.
the one that you
It's like a
crochet.
woven one
Yeah,
that's with a fuzzy little metal threading.
yeah, fuzzy pala yun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, while waiting there, I was like, should I do it? Should I continue waiting for him here? What if he's nothing like what he says online? What if he's an old man na pala? He's just pretending to be like the young Ian that I know from photo. So I was like, that's a lot of things going on in my head. And I was like, you know what, let's, mustered up the courage and wait for him. And when I saw him, oh my gosh, that's when I said, he's more attractive in person. He's more younger in person than he is in the
So
photo.
maybe I was actually pretending to be an old person on photos.
You did not. Yeah, so it's. And we thought it would be so awkward, but it doesn't.
No.
Maybe a couple of seconds or minutes.
Yeah, like at first it was really like, okay, we're here. Then for me, this happened all in one day. For me, it was really like, okay, I'm here. Okay. Like the culture shock of the Philippines, that wasn't really a thing, but it was really a shock for me being here with her. Like the one I've been talking to online for over a year, 1.5 years. I'm finally getting to, you know, put a feeling to the
See.
photos. Like I can feel her hand, and
Yeah.
I remember I was just constantly like fiddling with your hand, like
No, no, we will get into that. So,
yeah,
yeah, I picked him at the airport with my brother and his girlfriend. So, he is carrying this big suitcase and a backpack. And he said, can we have coffee because it's a long flight? I said, yeah, we can go to the nearest coffee shop, which is the famous one that I will not
yeah.
mention it na here. So we went there. He carried the bag. He carried the suitcase on his left hand. And you know what? I said, I remember saying to him that I love men that do chivalry. So you know what he did, guys? With all the stuff that he's carrying, he still managed to open my door, the door at the coffee shop, and he said, "No, no, 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 I got it with all the things." I was like, "Woohoo!
Let me tell you
That man is trying to
that backpack
impress
alone,
me, huh?"
it was weighing at I think was 15 kilos at the time. So the
Mm-mm.
backpack alone on my back was really heavy.
Yeah, he's really trying to impress me with like muscles. So yeah, we were at the coffee shop and I can tell that he is like really checking up on me. I don't know if he is thinking, "Oh, this is the woman that I traveled 24 hours to." Or is he like, "Oh, this is so worth it, man," like that. I don't know what's going
Yeah.
through his mind. So we went to the taxi to my sister's place, but inside the taxi, he was like, he asked me, "Can I hold your hand? Can I hold your hand?"
But fun fact, actually, it was a 24-hour trip because I had a
Uh-oh.
10-hour layover, and the both flights combined came into 14 hours. So it was
Mm-mm.
exactly 24 hours.
Yeah. So he's the first time he said to me after we settled all those awkward feelings for a moment, he said, "Can I just hold your hand?" And I said, oh, okay." So he held my hands and then everything felt
Normal, actually.
normal. That
It For me, it really felt when I saw her after all the emotion rush. It felt like, okay, we've been dating for, back then I think it was a year and 3 months or something like
uh-oh.
that, on our first visit. So, and it really felt like we have been dating for a year and 3 months. It felt natural to, just do the holding the hands. And also once we came to your place, we hugged and yeah,
Uh-oh. So we just stay a few hours in Pampanga and we go straight to my
yeah.
place, my parents' place.
I think we arrived at like 2 a.m. at your
Yeah.
place, right?
Oh, and I
It was late.
remember the first dish that mom cooked for you. I think it's nilaga,
What was that?
pork stew, I
Ah,
think.
okay. Could be,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and I loved it.
And to make it the long story short again, guys, I think it's the best 3 weeks of our life.
Yeah, I was there for like 3.5 weeks or something like that. I came on
And
Friday and I left on the
just
Monday.
like everybody said, "Huh, fairy tales.
Yeah,
The fairy tale come to an end. Joke lang.
yeah,
So
but
it's time for him to leave now.
yeah,
I think that was one of the hardest things that we have to deal.
it sure was for me at least. Yeah,
Mm-mm. Yes, I can feel the, the last night natin to Julie's place with mom. I can really feel and I can see it in your eyes that you have in the back of your mind that you don't want to go back.
no, no, I really did not want to go back, and also like once I was through the security check on the airport.
Mm.
Like I just burst out crying, on the toilet. I just had to go to the toilet
Mm-mm.
to
He said
just cry.
like he said goodbye to me, so we did our
Yeah,
last hug, and I said just you. I think you turn around again.
yeah,
He looked back,
yeah,
and I was debating if I will go to him or just let him do his thing now because I know if I will go to him that moment that he looked back, it
yeah,
will be like a crying session, guys.
yeah. It would have been, and I don't know if I would have been strong enough to leave then
Mm-mm.
because of it costed me everything to leave the Philippines. And I would say 95% is the reason because of her, and 5% is because I love this country. And both reasons really be like it makes it hard to leave the person you love, the place you love, and yeah. So now I just told her that I'm not going anywhere unless you go sit right next to me on that plane. So yeah,
And the first few months after he come back to the Belgium were really you thought the goodbye in the airport is the hardest part?
no,
No.
that's just the beginning.
Yeah, the hardest part is how are you going to continue the relationship after saying goodbye at the airport?
Yeah,
That's really the hardest part. We
maybe.
almost break up.
Yeah, maybe not for everyone because for us it was very. I wasn't having a financially stable job always.
Mm-mm.
Like for me, it was really like I had like 2 to 3 days out of the week I had
Mm-mm.
work and I still had bills to pay, so I could only save up an X amount.
Mm-mm.
My job was not stable whatsoever.
Mm-mm.
So for me, it was also like, okay, how long am I going to be away from her? Maybe for somebody who knows they can afford it, like let's say 2 times out of the year, every 6 months, it might be less of a problem
Mm-mm.
than for us because for us it was really like, okay, it costs you everything to
Mm-mm.
get here in the first place. So how are you
That's
going
when you
to
know
plan?
that's
Yeah,
when you know it's true, guys. If a person is willing to give everything to you without
asking anything
waiting
back.
for something back,
Yeah,
that's when I know that what we had is true.
yeah,
Because even though I'm literally like, what's the point of continuing the relationship if we are not seeing each other? Why can't you just go here for like after 3 months and something like that? Because
yeah,
every time I go out, like here in the Baywalk, every time I go out, I see couples doing things like simply like holding hands,
yeah,
walking here, buying things like eating something here, like at the boardwalk or something. I tend to get jealous and I wonder what if I also just find someone na lang near so I can experience the daily,
yeah.
you know, yeah.
Because I also wanted to come back again on her birthday,
Mm-mm.
which would have been like half a year later. So I wanted to do the 6 months, but bills came and stuff like that. So the money
Yeah.
that I saved up also went back down again. So that
Mm-mm.
was really something we were facing, was like the financial things were really like, okay, sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down.
Uh-oh.
And 1.5 years later,
So we fought through it.
yeah,
The hardest part of waiting.
I would say the hardest part after me leaving takes about 3 to 4 months.
Mm.
That was really like after that we were
I
back to
don't want to talk to him in the call.
no,
I don't have the energy to really like converse with him.
no. But then we were like, okay, let's just keep the call running. We don't have to talk to each other, but just keep each other together. Like, okay, I was cooking, and then she would be doing her
Doing.
thing,
Oo.
and then for that we worked together, and it
I
was
think it
hard.
slowly come back.
Yeah, but then after those 3 to 4 months, we were closer than ever. Like, in my opinion, like, I could not deal with a day not calling with you. And before I even met, we wouldn't even call every day. We would be calling maybe 3 times a week or something
Yeah.
like that. We weren't calling every day. But literally after those hard moments from me being back, I couldn't live without her. Like, literally, like, even in Belgium, like, I needed to call her every day. Like, also when I was at my afternoon shift, I would be
Which
I actually, go, huh? I actually would have to. I waited till like 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning just to call her.
because of the
Yeah,
time zone, guys.
yeah,
Time zone is really also the enemy
yeah.
of long distance relationship.
If I would have been in China or something like that, and I would have a stable job in China, I think that the wait would have been also much easier because like I go to work, she goes to work on the same time, and you go back home, and things happen differently when you're in the same time zone. But when you're in a separate time zone,
It's hard.
yeah, and I'm not talking about like a 1 or 2 hours. We're talking about 6 hours. So that is,
7 sometimes.
yeah, 7 in the winter, 6 in the summer, and these time zones, like, even when I was in America, I personally felt it was easier to talk to you because of the 12-hour time zone. Then, because then in the morning I could just talk to you quickly, and then I could do my thing in the day. And then you were sleeping, and when you woke up, that was the evening for me, so I could talk to you, and then you could do your thing, and then once you were ready to go to bed, you could talk to me again because of the 12-hour time difference in America was
But the
easier.
6 hours, sometimes when you are ready to talk to me, it's my bedtime.
Yeah,
And when I'm ready to talk to you, it's your bedtime na.
yeah.
So it's really hard to meet in the middle.
Well,
And I'm very thankful to Ian because he really put the effort to talk to me.
yeah.
He really wait for me to wake up just to talk to me.
And sometimes I would be so exhausted, I would have an alarm on for like 1 or 2 a.m.,
Yeah.
and then I would wake up just to call her. So that, yeah. So that's one thing I would do. Sometimes I was so exhausted after work. It was a long day at work, and I would just wake up at 2 in the morning, and then also in the morning shift I would wake up at 3:30 in the morning. And my shift starts at 6, but I wanted to call with her before
Yeah,
work.
so guys, another tip for those who are going to try online dating site. If the guy said, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so busy, I wasn't able to text you for, let's say, 6 hours, 8 hours have passed since the last chat." Oh no, guys.
Unless you know he's on work,
Yeah,
like,
that
let's some works don't
that
allow
the
phones.
phones are not allowed. Even if the phone are not allowed during
Yeah,
break, it takes
yeah,
I don't know, a minute to text someone like,
yeah,
look, I'm gonna be busy. So if someone is saying, I just had the time now to chat with you, don't fall for it because
yeah,
when someone likes you, he will make time to
yeah,
talk to you.
yeah, like I did.
Oh, because if a man really wants you, he will move the mountain just to talk to you.
I think I moved worlds.
Yun lang.
Yeah, like, and I keep saying this, I'm so blessed to be here, like, with my fiance in the Philippines. Like, I
It's
couldn't
four
be
months.
wanting more.
Yeah. So yun guys, um there's hard part, there's easy parts in a relationship, and that together is needed to create, I think, a
Strong.
good and strong foundation.
Yeah. The hard parts really build you, and the easy parts, well, they
That
keep you happy.
yeah, so you can have something to hold on to for when the next
Hard time
hard time
comes.
comes. Hi guys.
So the last clip of the video, huh?
Yeah, I hope you are still here with us because it's one of the important part of the video.
Yeah.
So yeah, how's life after going through all the things that we went through?
I have to say, during the hardest point of life, the 3 to 4 months, I was like, okay, I'm giving up. Like I genuinely had that in my mind, but I'm like, well, what's love if it's not worth fighting for? And I also had some Bible verses also talking about. I don't remember which ones anymore, but I do know that it was all about love all the time, and that was really like God speaking to me, like continue this relationship.
That's in Corinthians, I think.
Yeah, go for it. And yeah, so this was, really for me. Okay, this is time. Okay, it's hard now. There's beautiful days ahead. And
Yeah.
where are we now in our relationship? Well, we're literally weeks, hopefully, from getting married. Like, we're really, really busy on it. We went to the LLC appointment.
We
That was also amazing.
Yeah.
Video up there or
Yeah, if you have
somewhere.
time to watch it, it's there in
Yeah.
our channel. How God really work on that part of
Yeah.
getting the LCC.
If you really are into like our story, just look up any marriage update video. They're all kind of really showing who we
Yeah.
are. And for that, so we're really getting married,
Yeah.
and that's honestly like, I personally can't believe it even, but
Me too, because who would have thought that a stranger you once met in an online platform, which
Yeah.
is not really the normal thing for couples, because it's either you met your loved one during high school or at work or something, but meeting someone online that is completely a stranger, I think it's really rare
yeah,
what we have.
yeah.
Be-
Like, the long distance relationship is not for everyone.
it's not. I will not encourage everyone to like go for it, because
Yeah.
it doesn't work for everybody.
No.
I think it's just work for us. One factor is because we both don't like going out.
We both are introverts, so
Yeah.
that was a strength in the long distance relationship, I
Oo.
think. So we never really went to go out behind each other's back to try and find someone because we were like, no people.
Yeah.
So that helped.
No, it helped. It really helped
But
us a lot.
just because it helps doesn't mean it makes it easy.
Oo. Because we said nga earlier, once we already had someone, no, like we had that moments together in person, it became harder to,
Yes.
go back to where we are before meeting each other.
Yeah. For example, it might be as simple as like I, for the longest time, had to sleep hugging a pillow, for example.
Yeah.
And don't look, we were not sleeping together, but it's just I held her hand, I smelled her. It sounds weird, but I smelled her, I held her
I
hand,
This is rin
and
pala. I think it helped then when you came back the first meeting, I gave you this perfume that
oh
I'm
yeah,
using. So whenever you miss me, you just spray something on your clothes or something.
I would spray it on the
I
pillow.
don't know if you find it weird, guys, but that's how we cope up.
Yeah, like genuinely, like it really helped when I miss her so much. Like I was very careful using the perfume because of like I only had this much, and I was like every time I really really missed her, I would spray some on the pillow and then I would smell her again,
And then
and it would help.
hugged it. No, it helped.
Yeah, it would help.
I think it's just something that
Yeah.
help us to hang on.
So where are we now in your opinion?
We really had a long
We had a long
way.
journey.
Yeah, but we still have a long way to go.
Yeah, but that's together.
Yeah, together. Of
And that's the
course.
beautiful thing. And honestly, this channel is going to be full of fun adventures. So subscribe for fun adventures.
Yeah, guys. I hope, guys, that you are going to be with us pa up until we reach to a point that we are going on adventure as a married couple.
Yeah. Until all the way until we say, okay, we will retire from YouTube. Because I'm sure, eventually there will be a time in our lives where we will have enough built up, we will be like, look, maybe our kids want to continue it or not, but we will be retiring at some
Yeah,
point.
well, we are so just
Yeah,
thankful we're in this moment now.
yeah. This is the most beautiful moment, like that I've ever had.
Building life.
Building life, getting married,
Yeah.
planning everything, and yeah, guys.
Hope I will see you also, guys, pa rin. And I hope we multiply pa so we can
Yeah.
have so much adventure that we can share to you guys.
And since we had so much to share, I want you to ask you guys, share your love story down below in the
The
comment
comment,
sections.
what's
I would love to
how
read
do
them.
you met
Yeah,
someone? How do you, for those married already? How does just the sweet moments.
yeah.
And if you guys are wondering, the site that we both join, it's what?
C match, cmatch.com.
cmatch.com.
Yeah,
So if you guys are interested to also, why not try?
yeah. They were helpful to us, and yeah, if C match is listening, anyone from them,
Yeah.
thank you guys
Thank you
for
so
doing
much.
the good support.
Yeah.
You really helped two people
Connect.
connect and start their lives together. And we are this close on getting married. We are planning everything. And yeah, I am so happy for that.
Yeah. So for those who are no boyfriend since birth, don't lose hope. If ever na God doesn't have a plan for you to get married, it's okay then. There's a lot of things pa to do. But if God put marriage in your heart,
Yeah.
don't worry, there's someone out there that will arrive. Not arrive in your door just like pew, but there's someone out there
Funny thing, that's kind of how my parents met. But that's for another story.
that there's someone out there for you guys. Just
Yeah.
wait, and while waiting, be the kind of person that the other half that you are waiting for is also worth waiting for.
One thing that I always pray for is I ask God for making me the husband that she needs. And if you guys are still single, I think that you can pray that same prayer, but say, God, make me the husband or wife that my future husband or wife will need.
Yeah.
And God will work in your life when you ask that. And I'm sure when God sees you're ready, you will not see you're ready, but God knows you're
When you
ready
are
enough.
ready.
And He will give you that one person, whether it's on a dating site, whether it was a church meeting, whether it was just you kind of spilled coffee on someone on accident. I don't know how you meet.
So yun,
But
guys.
yeah, beautiful things happen when you take action, I think.
Yeah, so guys, I hope you enjoy our story on how we met.
Yeah. And if you guys
Like it.
like it, then share it with your
Thumbs up.
friends and like the video down below and
And
subscribe.
subscribe. So
Subscribing
you
would be
can
nice.
have more videos like this. And
Yeah.
if you guys want to know how the proposal go, maybe we can make a
Yeah.
video about it on our next video.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
just tell us about it. So you guys, thank you. Thank you for
Bye.
watching.
Bye
Bye.
bye. Bye.